Yo, what up guys? So on this video I'm going to be talking about what is happening in the country. I'm going to show you different people reacting to different things that has happened over the weekend and during the week, guys. So stay tuned. And in this video I'm going to be talking about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm going to be talking about Lucky Udu. I'm going to be talking about Very Dark Man, as well as Fina and Dangote. I'm also going to be talking about a couple of other people and other things that happened, like I said, during this weekend. So if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, guys, do not forget to like and also subscribe. Him and Sky B, you know he came out the other time and was crying, and he also came out to show some evidence. Now he came out to actually appreciate Very Dark Man, for standing for him, for speaking on his behalf, for telling the world that he's not a bad person. And he had a lot to say about Very Dark Man and some other people who actually spoke on his behalf. So I'm going to show you his video of gratitude, guys.
This video is for Very Dark Man. Bro, thank you so much, Matters. I really appreciate you lending a voice to me in my darkest moments. These false accusations against me, a lot of people saw it, but they ignored. But you didn't just ignore, you had to look into it, you did your research, and even when you had your findings, you didn't just keep it to yourself. Bro, if you didn't like me, you would never have posted that video even after all your research. But you stood for me. You gave me a voice, you gave me your platform, you gave me light in my darkest moments. Thank you so much. I don't know how to even appreciate you right now. A lot of people saw everything, but they kept quiet. But you did not. And that means so much to me. If you're watching this video, please, I want you to leave some words of appreciation to Very Dark Man. And not just to him, the other few content creators that had to make a video talking about the whole issue and vindicating me. I'm not saying this because I'm a public figure and I expect other public figures to stand up for me. If I was guilty for any of the things that I'm being accused of, I would come out to say it with good reasons. I'm an adult. If I do anything, there should be a reason for it. There should be a reason for it, but honestly, everything was entirely false. I've said that this is just a conspiracy against me, and Nigerians don't still want to say it, but then thank you for Very Dark Man. He had to weigh in on the issue. He gave his analysis that was so interesting, because I had even forgotten that I did an update video concerning Sky B, and I've even forgotten some of the things I said in that update video. But Very Dark Man found all these things and he put them together and he was able to make a very brilliant video. Martins, you are just a definition of what a big bro should look like. You're like that elder brother I never had. Thank you for standing up for me. This is what brotherhood is all about. A lot of people saw everything, but they kept quiet. They just wanted me to drown. And to be honest, I felt like the whole world was against me. Bro, I've helped a lot of people. My biggest regret today was that I was doing for people that I never did anything for myself. The way my life is right now, I don't even have anything to boast about except for the fact that I have followers on social media. Followers who sometimes don't really care about you, to be very honest. I've helped so many people, but none of those people came out to even lend their voice for me. Some of these people never met me halfway. I went out of my way for those people, but they never came to say, oh, this young man people are trying to bring down, he's not the way people think he is. So this guy hurts me, this guy did this and did that. They never said anything. They kept quiet. Sky is not the only person that I've raised platform for. I've created platforms for so many people. All of them kept quiet, and God Almighty sees everything. I'm a young man. I don't have help. I don't have parents. I don't come from a rich background. If you say, okay, now maybe I have family and they are very, very successful, then you can then think that, okay, maybe in this moment, maybe I don't have much to lose because I have where to fall back to. But you guys know my story. It's just me in this world alone. And to be honest, I felt the world didn't want me anymore, because I felt I was drowning and people were just standing looking at me. Nobody was even interested to rescue me. That's how I felt, and I regret a lot of things from the depth of my heart. I regret it so much. A lot of people, humans are very wicked people. They just stood by and just observed. I'll even tell you something I noticed. Now, I'm going to start with one guy. There's this guy I interviewed in Abuja. He said he has HIV, and he uses his platform to create awareness about it, that people should be very careful, that he lived a very careless life. And when I wanted to interview him, he said that he doesn't want to be presented as somebody that needed help. I said, no problem. After I posted the story, surprisingly, somebody watched it and wanted to reach out to support him, and they sent him 150k. Now, could you believe this guy messaged me recently and said, Lucky, I see everything that's going on, and I'm not happy about it. I feel so sorry. I want to make a video to defend you, but before I make that video, I want to first say something. Whether he said it in case somebody sent money for me, but you didn't give to me, please let me know now, because I don't want to now make a video and then people now come out and say, oh, they sent money for him, but I kept it. Imagine, this is what I get for all the work that I've done. And it's so sad that I don't even have anything to boast about. It's so sad that I don't have anything to boast about. Some of the people that I've put on my platform, they have. See, if I talk about this now, I see maybe I'm trying to put myself out there as a vulnerable person. Some of these people got so much help. Some of the monies they got were things that it takes me 6 months to make. Some of them bought lands. I don't have something like that, bro. I regret my life because I put everything for people who don't appreciate it. You suffer to tell people's story, and at the end, they are the ones even getting all the help. They will never come back to appreciate you, but somehow they still think that somebody sent something over my dead body. Would somebody send something for someone, and I'll keep it from them? For what reason? The way they found, even people whose story never even needed fundraising, we're still thinking that maybe people sent money and like, why will I do something like that? And I'm going to explain how the foundation works so people understand. This foundation was never my idea. Some of you watching me right now, maybe you started following me because maybe Tunde not post me, or you've been seeing the video. How many remember this guy? But my life never started that way. I had to travel. After I graduated from Elizade University, I started traveling the states of Nigeria, telling people stories, impressive stories. I was bringing so much help to underrepresented Nigerians. People were now criticizing me that I'm not doing this work well. If I truly want to help those people that I'm interviewing, I should be fundraising for them, because some of them need fundraising. And then I'll be putting their account numbers, people will be donating to them. But then people started criticizing that after I shared their story, no update, what's going on. I mean, I'll say that I don't know what happened, because people will reach out to them directly. The people that I interviewed, they will never reach out to even tell me that, okay, this is what's happening. And even when you reach out to them, they will tell you that nobody really reached out. It became difficult to understand what was going on. And then some people sent me receipts that, I sent money to this person. But that person denied that they never received it. So then people now said, look, why not create a foundation, raise this money for them? Foundation was never my idea. In 2023, I created it. I don't just post one person in a month. In a month, sometimes I can post like 15 to 20 different people, and we use this foundation to, to raise funds for different people. Of course, not every story that I post needs fundraising, to be very honest. If I want to post maybe a musical artist that needs, maybe he wants a record deal or something, I usually ask them to call their phone number in the video. Okay, so people can reach out to them directly. But then there are certain stories that before then I used to even call everybody's phone number in my videos, but I stopped it at some point, because after I filmed some people say, please take down my video, people are harassing me. I discovered that some of the people I put are people who maybe other people want to take advantage of. For example, a girl who says that she's currently looking for a job, life is difficult, she's leaning into prostitution. People then start calling her that they want to take care of her, but they want to see her body, they want to do this. So that's harassment. And to avoid legal issues, and after the whole work of documenting their story and everything, that's how she take it down. I stopped putting people's phone number. Gege and his team of his associates, they started making videos, dragging my brand left and right, saying a lot of things. And Nigerians didn't really understand that. I was using my platform to help people. Although, how many of you remember this guy? It's to shed light on people that were not on the spotlight anymore. But this guy twisted it in a certain way that sounded so funny and amusing to Nigerians, and Nigerians really love jokes a lot. But what they did not know was that affected me so bad. So I decided to, create a follow-up team, because I wanted to be in charge of success stories. So when people were dragging and saying a lot of things, what people were not seeing is the whole effort of the platform, what the platform was really doing for Nigerians. So I created a follow-up team that whenever we share a story, the follow-up team will be in charge to know what happens to that story. The company's phone number will be there. If somebody reaches out to provide any help, we will be the ones to know everything, because if you are putting people's number out there direct, this is now, I'm not talking of back then, I'm just using this moment to explain how we work right now. For example, I posted somebody's story, but I don't post phone number anymore because of so many other things. Somebody reach out to us and say, would I like to speak to this? Once we confirm that the person reaching out is authentic, we link them up together. But then the follow-up team is noting down. Or somebody reach out to send 10,000, we write it down. We are sending to the graphic designer. After maybe 2 weeks or 1 week, we now compile everything, and then we come out to make a picture post. My graphic designer will then write it. After I posted this person's story, this was what was raised for this person. So person sent this. Although some people say they want to be anonymous. This is how, you see, a lot of people are fighting so hard to bring this platform down. But this platform is a platform that are helping so many people. Recently, another creator too from that same region. If I say it now, people say I'm being what's that thing called, tribalistic, and I'm from Delta State. And surprisingly, all these content creators that are trying to put me down are from Delta State and Edo State. Now there's another guy, a musical artist, Dialect. They said that one was already even running mad. People, they started reaching out to me back to back that should please come and film him. I say, I'm in Abuja, I don't have the transport to come and start traveling to Delta State. Luckily, a company reached out to me. They wanted me to do publicity for them, so I traveled to Lagos. From the money that they give to me, I was able to afford to fly down to Asaba to come and film him. After filming him, posting his story, I was able to raise money because they needed to urgently take him to rehab. Truly, he was even running mental, because when I came to film him, he ran away. The community people came together, they bonded him. Then I sent the money. About 700 something thousand was raised. I even had some money that was left in foundation's account, and everything was about 800 something thousand. And I kept on checking up on this guy. I kept on checking up on him. They'll be telling me, oh, there's still some money. I said, okay, what do we do now? When I came to Delta State, I told them, I'm in Delta State, I'm in Agbo. I traveled in December. I went to do something there. So I said, we should come and meet me. They couldn't come. They still expected me to come and meet them again. These people don't meet me halfway. I'm the one going out of my way for this with my own personal money, and I regret it, because right now in my life, I don't even have anything to boast about. I wasted my life for the wrong people. I felt that maybe because God is lifting me up, I owe God something, I owe the universe something, and I should also help people. But what I didn't know was that misery loves a company. I should have avoided certain things. This will never came to Delta State, and I left again. They started reaching out. I was still checking up on him. I said, let's do an online interview instead. And my staff reached out to them, but they never responded. And now they're coming out on social media. So these are the very shameful group of people. Your son is running mad. Siblings cannot help. Family cannot help. His friends cannot help. Community people cannot help. I spent my money coming down to help this person. But yeah, this is how they meet me, with ingratitude. Saying I wasn't checking up on him. And I was checking up on him. You can see how evil people are. And even some of people have helped and now using style to say, maybe people send money and I get. Why would I do so? To be honest, I had even printed the statement of accounts. But I was cancelled, and I was warned never to post it. And no matter what I show, they will never be satisfied. The accuser should come with his own evidence. I have mine. I'm not even scared of anything. Why would I be scared of it? People are thinking that maybe hundreds of millions or one thing was like nothing like that. See, God of Nazareth, I regret a lot of things in my life. I regret it so much. So I'm sorry. This video was to even appreciate Vivian, but since I have spoken so much, Vivian, thank you so much, and all the other content creators that also lend their voice as well. There's one other lady, Prissy TV or something. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And to other persons that have been reaching out, sending me emails and encouragements, God bless you so much.
So guys, the president actually went for a funeral, and in this funeral he was talking about how he wishes that the Muslim and Christians live as one. But But guys, is this really about the Muslims and Christians, or is it about politics? Because a lot of things that are happening in this country, or that have happened in this country, has happened because of politics and because of the game that the politicians are playing, whether you like it or not. Well, the president had a lot to say in this video, so I'm going to show you briefly what he had to say about Muslims and Christians and how they can be together as one.
And friendliness. Hate is not an option for us. Love is what you preach. And we should love one another. Nobody determine what God has ordained. God's ordained action and his promises is what matters. I inherited Islam from my family. I didn't change. But my wife is a pastor. She prays for me. No conflict. And I never did at any single time to convince her or combat her. I believe in the freedom of religion. We are praying to the same God. We are answerable to the same Almighty God. We will answer to him. We will account to him. Our deed, our character, our love to our fellow beings is what is important, not the method and the pace of it. The Almighty, we pray to accept the soul of Lydia and give all that she left behind a blessing and glory. To say, may her soul rest in peace. Thank you very much.
Would like to just remind the elders that His Excellency the President will be meeting with you very briefly before he takes leave of us from Plateau, and that will be immediately after the national anthem.
So guys, you have seen and you have heard for yourself. Now lastly, or as we go on guys, Verydarkman came out and he was analyzing a scenario of accidents, likening it to what happened to Fina's sister Ruth, and Dangote, who was in charge, or the owner of the vehicle that actually caused this accident. So he was saying that in a normal sense, or in a normal sane country, if you actually hit somebody or there's an accident on the road, the person who is the victim do not ask the other person to pay. You only ask the person to either fix or replace. You understand? Not to actually collect money literally from the person. So he was saying a lot of things about why the person shouldn't do that, and then he now talked about why Fina shouldn't have asked for money from him. Instead, she would have probably asked for a lifetime support and all of that. He had a lot to say in this video, so I'm going to show you what he had to say about Fina's sister, Fina and Dangote.
Right, so as much as I want to ignore this whole Fina and Dangote thing, how it later turned out, I'm hearing now say they asked Dangote for $80 million and then 5 billion naira, even though they actually said Verydarkman lied that there was no 1 billion in any list. Anyways, that's not the point, right? Now, the reason for this video is simple. You people need to understand some things, especially when it comes to the unwritten laws of our day-to-day lives, right? Now, if moto jam your relative, and the result say the person land for hospital, or okay, let's start with if moto jam your moto under the unwritten laws of the road. Let's say you drive another motor come hit you, you're actually not supposed to tell that person to pay for your car. You feel me? No matter how much the car cost, you can tell the person to fix your car. Like, Baba, you go repair my car. You're not supposed to collect 1 naira or make money off that whole incident where happened will lead to your car scattering. According to the unwritten laws of the road. You know why? Because you yourself still dey drive for that road. And tomorrow, fit be your turn. And maybe if you can jam car, when big pass the one way jam you. Or when cost pass your car 2 times. Then you go know the meaning of the unwritten laws. And that person can't tell you say you must pay. People wey dey around go beg. But you deep down, you say you don't do person before. But there's a way, see, the rules get rules. They get different spiritual things where they guide that road where you see where motor they drive. But a lot of you don't know. Remember one time when motor jam my 206 then, this was like 2020. Boom! The guy started to cry the and I say, no, you can't pay. You make the mistake. However, I would like to punish you. But I know if you tell you say make you pay me. But some people, if you want to jam their car, they'll say, you must buy me a new car. I just bought this car. Some people go drive down motor, they go carry and go this one, all of that, According to the written laws, you can't tell somebody to pay you. You can't tell a person to repair your car. Because it's the laws of the road, but that's by the way. Now, God forbid, you're in a position where motor jam one of your relative or motor jam you. Nobody goes out and plan to jam people. That's just the honest truth in everything. Nobody go outside say today, I won't go jam person. Even though some factors and some things where some of these drivers they take, knowing fully well say you want to do steering, you're not supposed to do those kind of things. Do you understand? But there's still no plan. to actually buy person at the end of the day. So if it can't happen, say motor hits you, or hit your sister, or hit your brother, you can't tell them to pay you money because they hit your brother or they hit your sister. You can just ask for damages. But in this case, it's not payment. It says, you know what? You don't spoil this person's body. That means you have to take care of this person. You put it in a take care of. Do you understand? You will take care of this person. Because if you don't jam this person, see how much this person they earn in a month. Are you going to open a business for this person? You can't put a figure. And let's go back to this thing real quick, right? Then the whole thing happened when I saw the list. I know what I know. The unwritten laws of the road. I just shake my head. I just said, we'll talk about them. I only said, include the driver. That being said, you see in all of this, I won't say Fina is a bad person. I would say she's just naive. I'm not blaming Fina, that Fina is a bad person or whatever. She's naive and she was probably getting talked to by a lot of people. So she got confused. So I would not blame her. Even all the gibberish and all the nonsense when she talk about me, I'm not going to blame her. You understand? She was just naive. Because if you don't say she know the naive, imagine telling Dangote that. It don't happen, right? We cannot take back the ounce of time. This girl is in the hospital. What is the way forward? You would actually see the best doctor. Most people get good doctors for Nigeria. But if they don't take care of her for Nigeria, you have to fly her out as quick as possible. Outside that, you don't ruin the girl's life. Right? She gets picking. Who will take care of this picking? She's not yet married. And the guy where give her belly, you don't really do well. So they will need a lot to actually take care of the children, see them through school and all that. Because of your company, Dangote, you can actually give the children scholarship because you don't cripple the mama. Not just that. After all of this, you can start up a business for her. You can't tell them that they should give you money as payment. That's life we're talking about. But like I said, she lacks experience, She lacks experience. There are some things where we say, bro, that's straight you go there now. Only because of say, one of my family members, don't jam them before and I don't bargain. No. These are the unwritten laws that a lot of people need to know about. Do you understand? It's not unwritten laws. Even for America, where you see so, they will say insurance will cover them. Insurance. Let your insurance cover. The insurance will pay. However, sometimes they buy the car. But the laws of that place and the laws of your country will be the same. I don't know if I'm making sense, but to the people who say it makes sense, fine, not good. The people who say it don't make sense, fine, not good. Now, I'll go back again. This was what Fina didn't know about. Now, me, I don't know, say, after she even come out, they could talk about 5 billion. Because 1 billion I see for that list. I don't say they could talk 5 billion. As I say they talk $90 million, $80 million, I just say, what the fuck? Nobody's gonna give you that. Because imagine if nobody Dangote actually hit your sister. Because my Dangote, we cannot be, not because say you see big man, you can just no. I promise you, if you had gone very easy and say, oh, take money out of it, you don't put money in things like that. Do you understand? You just create, okay, they will find the girl, if my leg cut, they'll find another leg for her. Do you understand? They will make sure the girl lives well. The girl life, they okay. Her children life, they okay. Yeah, she will go through trauma. But at the end of the day, maybe now they became when she will say that they get a good life. Maybe that, in short, the whole thing, I'm just bargaining for the children. Because one thing when they glad in a woman's heart, a mother's heart, and make you say children they do it. Inside that deal, oh, Dangote, you're going to send the children abroad. Do you understand? But it don't happen anyways, I still like Fina. I still believe that, when I like people, I hardly don't like them again. You understand? I saw a post on WhatsApp. I started feeling bad, Another problem, I think my problem was that I was too. I know this happy, I hide something. If anything happens, I'll just talk and me say I hate on the person or I don't fear, so I don't hate the person. No. Do you understand? One major thing will pain me, will make me talk. And because of say, just the way I tell her, say they go play her, she can't come online and start to get hands. Dangote, if people feel like, let me make that video that time, say, but I warned you. We were supposed to go together. We were supposed to go and have a meeting with these people together. Of course, you're not going to meet Dangote in the meeting. You want to see Dangote. Even the people who want me to meet never see Dangote for their lives. I said to they go conference, and later is Dangote they set up conference. So just a simple thing. Like I said, bad advisors. Then I say, okay, that man. And a simple thing, it was a good meeting. I'm not saying I'm God. But God is not going to come down and help. God is going to send somebody that have the capability to help. That's why people don't know. Because they don't feel like it's a God. No. God sent a representative. Sent Moses to Egypt to go and rescue the Israelites. According to the Bible. God sent representative. Am I a God representative? Maybe in that case. I don't know about later. Or maybe in that case. Just simple. Go there. Talk. Get out of there. Then they continue. Just never about it. Go there. I just look at those things that I don't shake my head. Now where are we today? All the people who call very that man a liar. Very that man a liar. You're trying to be manipulative. But again, this is what you understand. As the boss go, all of them go. All the blowback carrier at that time. And they still carry the mocha. They're lucky, all those. I mean, she did that live. They were not supposed to repost the live. They know why they reposted the live. Just for the engagement, Yeah. They didn't repost the live because they cared about her mental health. They knew what she was saying was not cool. Saying that she got born down with a truck and all that. They knew it wasn't cool. You understand? But they posted her because yes. They think they love you. They don't. Regardless, I still love you, You still be my sister. But at the end of the day, you need to know your enemies, Yeah. And like I said, greed is a problem. Greed will imprison us all. You need to get up greed. Don't you smell? But it don't happen, it don't happen. Those of you who attend these lectures, peace and love. The unwritten laws of the road. Never neglect it. Bye.
So guys, do you think what he's saying in this video is actually correct, true or not? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Now, this man actually comes out to talk about the progress, infrastructure, the refineries and bad governance and everything. And this time around, he came out to talk about, petroleum in Nigeria and how it is run. How that it has to get to this place first before ever distributing to any part of the country. You know, he had a lot to say in this video, so I'm going to show you what he had to say in this particular video.
As I said before, this revolution will start from the top, and it's happening in our own eyes. We are alive to witness this thing. Let me explain. Every liter of fuel going across Nigeria, going across Africa, before I leave a single drop, beggars must be aware of it. He must pass through their member, be it the tanker driver, the depot worker, even the refinery staff. He must pass through them. Now, this is where the story gets tougher. Dangote is making them to understand that he will not follow that same step because he owns his own refinery. But now the funny thing is this: on the surface level, we believe Nobel and Pegasan, they are fighting for the interests of the staff and other workers under the oil sector. And also, some of us believe that what Dangote is doing, Dangote is trying to restructure the oil sector. But let me tell you the truth: both of them are lying to us. Both of them are all bunch of deceiver. That is not the issue. That is not what they're fighting for. You see these people, you know what both of them are fighting for. Now I explain to you now. You see this life, it's good. If you see anybody, they beat even a stranger, fight for them, because you don't know when that stranger will save you tomorrow. Now, when this fuel, when they increase fuel, when federal government increase fuel, Pegasan and Nobel tell us, say it's government policy. Say not consign it. Nigeria, we were suffering, we were crying. They say not consign it. Now the table don't turn around. Think of monopoly. Don't cut them off from the oil flow. If Dangote eventually succeed this plan, that means every decision will be in the hands of Dangote. Dangote now have the full control of every Nigerian citizen. You know why? Because Nigeria is highly dependent on oil. Oil control our food stuff. Oil control the transport system. Oil control the way we business flow. Oil will control the dollar rate in this country. In as far as Nigeria is concerned, in as far as our oil is concerned, that means the life of every citizen of Nigeria will not depend on Dangote. That is, Dangote can just wake up tomorrow and say, Southwest, we are not giving them oil for the next 1 week. No fuel is going to Southwest. No fuel is going to Southeast. No fuel is going to the North. Whatever Dangote decide, that decide within this country. Nobody, no organization can come out to challenge Dangote because he has taken charge of all the sector. So now, Nigeria, what are we doing? What is the next way forward on this whole issue? And who is the cause of this problem? Those are the things we need to know. I'll get back to you.
Like I said before, a lot of things are happening in the country, guys. So tell me what you think about these videos that I've shown you. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to be showing you some other things that are happening in the country with terrorists, you know, with Nigerian police particularly, because these policemen actually came out and they were saying that the government, after using them to steal money, divert money to their houses, they end up paying their own money to companies, and they are not happy, and they came out to actually address this. And guys, do you actually fault the government or you fault the police? Because they are supposed to know the right thing. They're supposed to work according to the law, but they were working against the law, and now the law is working against them. Now they are coming out in public to actually say it. Guys, watch the video, hear from them what they had to say about how they've been treated or how they were treated while they were still serving under the past and even the present political leaders in the country, guys.
And 5 years after my 5 years, then my entitlement will go and send to a company. Did I work for a company? No. How will Nigerian police be company? We are the security of this country. They still we escort their money. That money they steal, we escorted that from where they steal to their village. Then at the end of the day, I have been coming to my house. I even I escort so many stealing money. If it is now, they could have here win.
So now you have heard for yourself. These are the things that are happening in the country, guys. How do you think that this country can be fixed? How do you think that Nigeria can be better? Drop your comments on the comment section below, guys, because in our next video I'm going to review some of the comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like and also to subscribe.
Nigeria terrorists don't cash out. See money. Boys don't cash out. Nigeria police no see all these Yahoo boys. So EFCC no see all these Yahoo boys. So all this one are Yahoo terrorists. Yahoo terrorists. See them. Yahoo terrorists. I don't see them now, go arrest them, abi. And people like us now, they find. This is people you should be after. Nigeria police, see your customers. Find them. I don't help you now, they show their face. Find them. These are your customers. Find them.
Nigerians don't they so used to bad government, so they no believe say good governance they possible. When you are under oppression, for how long do you fight for freedom? As long as it takes until you get the freedom. So people go say I'm not into politics. Well, sweetheart, politics is into you. Waiting really funny for bag of rice at 60 or 70,000. In fact, the people will lead protest against fuel subsidy 10 years later. Now them don't come remove the subsidy. The hope of every corrupt politician in Nigeria is in a criminal INEC and a criminal judiciary. President Tinubu, the current president, is one of the only leaders who come in 2023 and less than 1 year into office begin campaign for the next one. What the APC cannot do does not exist. In fact, APC should be conducting NSPPD for Nigeria. People wait fit so fake Anglican bishop cap and gown wear people. We have built a system of criminality. Nigeria is brazenly run by criminals, and there can be no justice in a country where criminals make the laws. The people wey die for answers, you know that they go to think the country don't